54.5 gigabyte. I didn't realize it was that large. July 5th. Okay, thanks, Trixmont. Mile High FSX, good morning. Happy Saturday. You're debating between the Mark II, the X56, and the TM Warhawk, so looking forward to your thoughts on the Mark II. Yep, I will give the thoughts, and we'll do it live. So, yeah. Again, so here we are at Pensacola. Is this the first time the X-Plane's been on sale? I think it's the first time 11's been on sale. I think. But I could be wrong. All right, let's do a little flight planning here. So we're going to go over to the ForeFlight View. And this is an iPad application called ForeFlight, for those of you who aren't in the know. So you got KPNS, and we're going to KJAX. And KJAX, and then we're... Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's back up here. KPNS, and then we're going to go... We'll go ahead and put in our flight plan. We're going to go via the Charlie Echo Whiskey waypoint. Oh, yeah, it downloads the global scenery. That's right. So you, Sidious, so you chose... What areas did you choose in the global scenery? I don't run global scenery because I run the custom scenery, but, yeah. After Charlie Echo Whiskey, we want to join the Juliet 2 airway to SZW and SZW, and then we're going to do the T2 arrival into Jacksonville. T2, and then we'll go KJAX. So that's that. And then I think we're going to do the... On the arrival, we'll probably do either the ILS 8.
Oh, snack. I just got hosted with the mosted.
Thank you, 3 Green Gaming, for the host. Appreciate that, man. Welcome. Welcome. I think you were doing Kerbal Space Program. So thank you for the host. Welcome. Welcome all the 3 Green Gaming viewers. Hello, Zine. It did not give me an option for global scenery. It downloads it all. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't. I thought you could. Oh, maybe that was on the old X-Plane 10 that it just allowed you to choose the map area. I didn't realize it and wanted you to download the entire globe. Really? That seems a little much, especially if you're not going to be flying everywhere. Little Kerbal Space Program action. Nice. That one's on sale as well, right? So I should probably pick that one up. We're going to either do the ILS 8 or the RNAV 8 GPS. I've never done an RNAV approach in the Zibo, so I'm tempted to try it. Now, there's 2 different kinds of approaches, and we can talk about it in the cruise. But you have an RNP GPS approach and then just a regular GPS approach, I guess. One is more accurate than the other. I think the RMP is more accurate. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It gave you the option for your scenery, Jessica. Yeah, so I don't know what's up there, Sidious, why it did that. All right, our block fuel today. Let's go over and get something from fuelplanner.com. My go-to fuel planner website now. We're going to choose... we're going to choose the Boeing 737-800. We're going from KPNS to KJAX. And our block fuel is 13,298. So that gives us an hour 15 of reserve, an hour and 4 minutes flight time, and total 2 hours and 19 minutes, 13,298 on the fuel planner. So we'll come up here to edit weight and balance. We'll empty the center tank, and 13.3. We'll put I wonder if I can just do 7,000 each side. For some reason, it's just going to 6961. That's okay. Does Fuel Planner account for your routing? No, I think it. Well, I think it goes off of. I could be wrong, but it probably goes off of a 284 nautical miles is what Fuel Planner is going off of. So that's a very good question there, Bam Mike Foxtrot. So if we look back over here on the ForeFlight, and we go to our nav log, we got a total of 323 nautical miles. So it's off by 16 plus 23, 39. It's off by 40 miles, and that's why you can pad, like what I did, you can pad a little extra on top. So it looks like it may be a direct routing. But that's a very good question. While I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and pack the high charts, the low charts, the terminal procedures, and the taxi diagrams. Ooh, that's the other thing I got to do, is I need to update my air rack. The new air rack came out a few days ago. Is SkyMax Pro better than XEnviro? I think SkyMax Pro is better in some scenarios, and XEnviro isn't better in some scenarios. I'm running SkyMax Pro 4.5 at the moment. We have a problem with winds in XEnviro right now, with winds aloft being carried down to the ground. So hopefully an XEnviro update comes out, because I own both. I am an equal opportunity. I am a non-denominational weather guy. All right, let's go inside the cockpit. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my, I copied this. This is the brand new Zibo. That is version 2. What is it? 2. Again, it's kind of risky doing this, but this is a brand new version of the Zibo. This is 2.87. This is the very first time I've flown it, but what I forgot to do is I forgot to copy over my camera views, so I have to reset those back up. And this is the beauty of X-Plane, is that there is no third-party camera software needed. It's all inside the sim. That looks like a good overhead view. When you loaded a flight, can you make your own plane logos in the dev menu? I don't know about that. Is that why my aircraft's suddenly gaining speed when I'm in cruise? Yeah, I think so, Nick. I think that's true. You're running 2.52? Yeah, 2.52. Actually, 2.47 was very solid. We're rocking the new sound pack, though, today. That reminds me. Damn it. I always do that. I should have a checklist at the beginning of the stream. Need to reset my sound card here. So we're going to go... Flew this version early this morning, flew good, but I managed to crash. You managed to crash the FMS. That's kind of unusual to be able to crash the FMS. Hopefully mine's okay on this route. Good morning, Nightmare Frame. Alright, that's finished packing there. I never download the obstacles, and I wonder if I should. Let's go IFR high. Alright, just to show you what we're going to be doing. Like I say, we're taking off from Pensacola. We're then going to do a departure procedure. We're going up to the Crest View VOR, Charlie Echo Whiskey. We'll then join J2, assuming that we are at 18,000 feet, which is the MEA. And then follow
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
Whoa, that's super loud. Thank you for the follow. I've got to turn that down. Okay, well that might be a little easier on the ears. Anyway, so we'll follow J2 down to Seminole, which is SZW, and then we'll continue on J2. Wow. I didn't know what that sound was. We'll then go to the Taylor VOR and then join the Tate. This is the T2 arrival. Wow, that's really loud. That must be the passengers. That's interesting.
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
We got 2 follows. We got Sinclair 1958 and also Zugelbus. Thank you. I think I might want to turn that stuff down here in a bit. It's definitely the Zibo sound pack. That's kind of cool. All right, center. Yeah, that looks good. Hey, GPB 500. How you doing, Greg? All right, so like I say, I don't know what we're doing with regard to the arrival, whether we're going to be doing the ILS 8 or the RNAV 8. I'll have to think about that for a second. Let's go ahead and that cockpit sounds interesting. Let's go up to the top and we'll turn the wow. Alright, so battery is on. Jeez, that was some serious sound. Standby power to auto. We'll close the guard. Cabin utility power on and passenger power on. We'll go ahead and we'll start the alignment. I'll go ahead and program that as an upward view. Change this to align. Lots of sounds here. Yeah, it's really good sounds. Okay, so after that we'll come down here and we'll put our position light on steady, passenger power on auto, or sorry, no smoking on auto, fasten seatbelts on auto. We'll come up here and we'll do ground power on. That is amazing sounds. Yeah. Let's not get too far off of our checklist here, so we'll go window heat on. And trim air. Recirc bands on auto. Yeah, the sounds just, I mean, you guys know me, I don't rock a lot of sounds, but these are pretty good. Fuel pump aft 1 on. And we'll go ahead and start the APU. Hold that down for 1,000 to 1,000. Let go. It'll take about 25 seconds. While that's going though, I'm going to set up a FMC view. There we go for the FMC 2.87. I gotta change my air rack. Sound pack not found. That's a bug though, right? Because I'm hearing the sounds. But I'm gonna go to extras. I'm gonna turn the passengers off. How come that's not working? I will leave it on for a second, I guess. It's a bug. Ignore the message. Okay, thanks. Good morning, Mega Mass again. Is this a Zibo mod? Yes, this is the Zibo mod for the default plane. Yep. New Jersey review. Being from New Jersey, you were excited. That's funny, Nader. Good morning, Nader here. Alright, APU, let's see if it started, and it has. We'll go ahead and turn on the APU bleed, and we'll turn on the APU gens. That's really loud. Let's adjust that a little bit. Let's bring it so my voice is above the aircraft. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll go. APU gens on now. Is on. Okay, that looks good. Ground power's off. We just did that. ATC clearance. Okay. Let's set up the pressure panel. Doodlezacken. How do you use the gift certificates? If it's Doodlezacken. Let me. If you could. Send me a whisper on Twitch and give me your GC code, and then I'll take care of it. Alright, flight altitude. Today we're going up to flight level 290. So I'm going to use my mouse scroll wheel to go up to 290. And the landing altitude, Jacksonville, on the Jacksonville sectional, it shows the altitude is right there, 41 feet above sea level. So 41, we'll go 50 on the landing altitude. Go ahead and change our IRS to nav. Alright, thanks Doodlezack, and I'll take care of that after the stream today. I'll hook that up. The I'm offline right now, Mile. Hi. Alright, let's go back here, program that view. Let's set our altimeter. So altimeter is 3002. So rotating this knob right here, and then it's going to reflect right there in the green, 3002. We might as well go over to the first officer side and do the same. That's interesting. On the first officer side, the sound went out. Let's set the, yeah, that's all set up. Let's come down here, enter the IRS position. We'll go menu, we'll go FMC, we'll go position init. The GPS position is right there, 284871115, which is the same as the last position. Set the IRS position, KPNS. Is the reference airport, the route, KJAX. Juliet Alpha X-ray. Let's turn this down just a little bit more. Okay. And we'll do, we can do the perf init gross weight. I still don't know if the reserves are 10. Cost index will do 100. And again, we're cruising at 290. No D rate. We're going to go flaps 5. And this one I'm still curious about, right? So I don't think it's modeled yet, but I'm just putting in 24. Do you guys think that's the correct situation? Even though the other performance page says 8. I think that's still ballpark, right? Do both FMC work or just one? I haven't tested both. Not sure. I'll have to test that, but I probably won't do that on the stream if there are issues. It works. Click on it. Okay. There you go. It works. Alright, so let's go to the route page, and we'll go to flight plan, and we're going to put in our first waypoint, which is Charlie Echo Whiskey. Charlie Echo Whiskey. And then the next page, or the next waypoint, will be Juliet 2 Airway. That goes on the left side, and we're going to SZW, which is Seminole. SZW is the exit point off of J2. And then we'll execute that, and we're going to do the Jacksonville. So, what do you guys think? Should we try the RNAV? I'm tempted to try the RNAV. Let's choose the T2 and the Seminole transition. The FMC on the right pops out, but not the left one. Oh, okay. So we got the choice of the RNAV 08 Yankee, or we have the choice of the RNAV 8 Zulu. So if we look on ForeFlight, we bring up flight plan, and then we do routes. Well, we do procedures. Then we do approach. ILS. Oh, it's preferring the best winds or ILS 2.6. So we should do probably 2.6 instead of 8. Should I try the RMP? The RMP. Coming in from the Take 2 arrival. Now we come in from Zibo and then to the route. Yep, that's what we can do. That's what we'll do. And we're supposed to be at JAGS at 1100. Okay. All right. Well, let's try it. I don't know how this is. I've never done an RNMP approach in the Zibo, so this will be a first. So we'll do, and this is the RNP Yankee. So RNAV 26 Yankee. I think that's it right there, right? Yeah. RNAV 26 Yankee. And we're doing the Zibo transition. Glide slope on or off? I want it on, right? We'll find out. Alright, let's look at the legs page. We got a discontinuity before Seminole. Put that in there. So we got that. We'll put the Zibo up there. I think that looks good. It has us at Zibo at 3,000. And we need to be at JAGS at 1,000. 1,100. Yeah, it did it. It did it. Yay, Zibo. Alright, let's continue down the checklist. This will be kind of fun. Alright, let's set our initial altitude. So we'll come over here to the MCP. I'm going to program that in as a view. 29,000. That's fine. I don't know what our heading's going to be. I'm going to set our speed. Well, I'll do this later as the MCP set. Let's set up our trim first. So on the index page, we got trim of 4.3. So we'll come down here and we'll set this to 4.3. And we'll turn the fuel pumps on. Hydros can come on. And let's go ahead and do anti-collision light on. Getting ready for pushback. We won't turn the packs off quite yet. Let's take a look at the weather and see what runway we're going to. So if we click on airports and we go to the nearest button, Pensacola, marginal VFR today. The weather is 25013, so it looks like the preferred runway is 26. So we're going to bring up the taxiway charts. So it wants us to go to 26. So we'll come out of we'll come out of here, and we'll just we'll come out Alpha 7 to Bravo. We'll then travel down Bravo. We'll cross runway 17. Continue down Bravo to Bravo 6 at runway 26. That is the plan. So that way we can push back to the right, which means that we want to choose left. Brakes are not engaged. This is for flight. Yep,
Push cart coming.
for flight on my iPad. Good point, Bacon. I need to put in the route. So you guys will watch the route below fill up. So where it says departure and arrival, watch this.
Here we go.
There's KPNS right there in like a blue. KJAX is our destination. The route is Charlie Echo Whiskey Juliet 2 to SZW, and then the T2 arrival. T2. And then we're going to do the RNAV, RNP 26 Yankee. Now I need to get rid of that donation goal.
You paid the fuel bill, right?
I paid the fuel bill, yes. I'm going to move stuff around here. That's right there. That can be right there. And that can be right there. Always experimenting. All right, so that's the route. The airline today is Global. Max indicated airspeed. What's that, like 3 Husky or less? I don't know. Alright, so there we go. There's the route now in blue down below, if that makes sense. Yeah, Mini Webs, it's a good looking livery. This is the Boeing house colors. I do like it quite a bit. How do you get the jetway to move towards the aircraft? Yeah, it's a plug-in, AutoGate plug-in. Yeah, AutoGate plug-in's one of them. The default one will also work in some instances. Yeah. All right. Now we'll come back here and we'll go packs off. and then we'll do an engine start. So we'll start get a good view of. We'll start number 2 first, and we'll come down to the engine view. Oh, Possum 1. We got to do a proper Invisistick salute here. Hold on one second. There's 20. Boom. All right, so I need to make. I need to make that a view right there. Okay, let me just focus here on Possum 1 for a moment. Thank you, Possum 1, for the subscription. Thank you for the subscribe. Any of the subs in the channel can type in !sub, and we get the sub sound. So, hello, Lucum995, Ma19M, how you doing? Miniwebs again, hello. Did you hear someone's planning to do a 700 and 900? Really? I did not know that.
Subscribe.
That would be pretty cool. All right, we have a good engine start on number 2. So we'll come up here and we'll start number 1. We're looking for that N2 to rise up to 20, and then we'll add fuel. Good morning, Camero. Oh, thank you for rocking the sub sound, guys. So I have a question. Well, there's fuel. Let's add fuel. Are you guys getting any crackling today? Because I made a massive change to my situation. Oh. I'm hearing a crackle. Dang it. I thought the crackle was gone. Alright, we got... we'll make that a engine view and an MCP view in one. Yeah, that'll work. Just a very little. Okay. Good morning, Speedbird. Yeah, back in the Zibo. All right, let's do a console camera now. Oh, that's kind of a weird graphic situation. Let's zoom in on that. And there we go. That's a lower console view. Alright, let's turn the gens on for the engines and the bleeds. Turn the APU gens off, the APU itself off. Turn the probe heat on, and any ice is not required. Yaw down for coming on. Let's do flaps 5. Let's see if the plane command's working today. Set flaps 3.
Flaps going down to notch 3.
There we go. Hearing more now that you mentioned it. Ugh. Yeah, I updated my my capture card driver, and I thought it would get rid of the crackle. When we get the new AverMedia 4K card, I think the crackle will go away. All right, let's set RTO on the auto brake right there, and let's turn the taxi lights on to bright. Runway turn off lights on. MCP, we can turn the flight directors on. We're taking off from runway 26, so we'll put in set heading 260.
Heading bug set to 260 degrees.
Set speed 170.
Speed set to 170 knots.
Alright, let's go ahead and taxi out to runway 26. I think I'm having less static noise though than I have previously. Yeah, I think it's less because right there, I think with the outside view, I would be having a lot of static. Like I say, we're going to cross runway 17 and taxi down Bravo. It's beautiful, isn't it? Really is gorgeous. Lots of sounds today in the John Fly channel. Make sure there's no traffic. And I actually think technically to cross runways, I think I'm supposed to have my strobes and my different lights on. What is the requirement for crossing runways? Strobes on, and what else? Let me... All lights on, like landing lights and everything? It's recommended? Okay. Tower view. Tower's watching us make our way down to runway 26. They're like, that's a mighty fine livery he's got down there. Wonder where they're headed. Well, boss, they're headed to Jacksonville. Really? Jacksonville. Who wants to go to Jacksonville? That's trucks crossing a railway. Alright, we're passing Bravo 5. As you can see here, we're making our way up to Bravo 6. Possum 1, if you're still with us, what part of the world are you from? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and line up and wait. No traffic coming. Whoa. Get back on target. Back on target. Red 5 standing by. Alright, that's good for now. Set the parking brake. You're in the RDU area? Ah, okay. I actually, that's cool, because I have a flight planned, I believe, from there in the near future. I think that later this week I'm going to go from RDU. Welcome aboard. Again, thanks for the subscription. Alright, let's go up here and we'll do landing lights on, taxi light can come off, runway turn off lights stay on, logo light can come on, wing light can come on. Let's set the auto throttle and we'll also go strobe and steady. Oh, prepare for takeoff with the strobe and steady. That's cool. Alright.
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
Thank you for the follow. Ian 1257, thank you. We got one more departure brief. So again, we're going to take off from runway 26, and we're then going to make a turn up to the Crest View VOR, which is CEW. Just for grins though, I'm going to try something here. Let's change our nav. Set nav 115.9.
NAV1 set to 115.9.
And then I'm going to change this. Let's declutter this a little bit here. I'm going to change this to VOR. There's VOR. Okay, so there's Crest View right there. Does this game have every airport in the world? It's got like 30,000 plus airports, so I would say it has most of every airport out there, except, you know, there may be a private field here or there that may not have. But if you give me an airport and I can look it up, Lucum. Apache X2, how you doing? Gold leader standing by. Alright, I'm going to change my course just to see. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we can fly slant alpha in the Zibo. That's cool. Alright. Let's go. Anyone else have any questions? Is KRNM on there? Oh, I'm almost positive. If we go to flight and we go to change location, KRNM. Yep, Ramona. Ramona. Given the choice, I'd be Blue Squadron because B-Wings are the best. I hear you, man. I'd love to see if there is a how do you say that? Cagliari Elmas? A-T-L-I-E-E. Change location. L-I-E-E. Oops. L-I-E-E. Yes. In fact, it's 3D, so it's got buildings and terminals and stuff. So there, Cagliari Elmas is definitely in the sim. Yep. Bogirl Blurg. Is that how you say it? It's RNM. Ramona's in your backyard. You're down in the SoCal area then. Alright, let's go. Parking brake is off. Trim is set. We should probably turn up the sounds a little bit for you guys on takeoff. Okay, toga power set. Stay on target. Stay on target. Whoa. B1. Rotate. Gear up. Holy cow, that's awesome. VNav, LNav engaged. Command A. We gotta do one more. Whoa. Wow.
Hi, John Fly.
Rudyism with the subscribe. Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting me rock the Invisisticks. Hope you're well. That takeoff was brought to you by Rudyism. We got a follower as well. Ulu Planes, thank you. Oh! GPB 500 with the subscribe. Thank you, Greg. GPB 500 is an amazing airport scenery designer. Type in exclamation GPB in my chat room to get a link to the details. Wow. We do have a subscribe. That climb rate is a little stupid. Right now it's at it's at 5,400. $6,000 now. I got the turbo boosts on.
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
I think you'd probably feel that. 6,400. Let's go ahead and put the gear into the off position. I think we probably should do a vertical speed climb maybe, because that's a little not right, is it? What brings me to RDU? Well, RDU is it's a good airport. I mean, Pinehurst going to play Pinehurst number 4, number 2, number 8. That's probably what brings me to RDU. Yeah, it was interesting, GPB 500, Mr. Greg. Uncertified pilot, one of the Global Sim Alliance, hadn't heard of your airports, and so he just found out about him, and he's like insta entry into the club. So yeah, spreading the gospel. All right, standard pressure. We'll do standard pressure on both sides, and we'll clean up the lights. Turn off lights can come off. We'll go logo light off. Any collision light will stay on. Wing light can come off. Saw his VOD this morning. Yeah, he was pretty excited. He was talking about it in chat. All right, let's try a direct 2. Let's go to legs. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That's what I forgot to do. Follow the checklist, people. So, yeah, there's that. The packs were off. APU bleeds are on. I am getting the crackle still. There should be a way for me. Hello, Al. How you doing? Beautiful courses. Be prepared for some heat and humidity. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, passengers suffocating. Well, the PAX is... Yeah. Yeah. Alright, looks like she's off. There's the crackle, though. Dang it. There's an altitude horn cut on the overhead. It's actually a button. Right there, huh? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think we're okay now. We're dead, but we're okay. We're definitely high enough for the en route altitude. Let's do this, and let's go sound. We're gonna go exterior sound down a little bit. Let's zoom in and do our little Boeing commercial. The crackle almost sounds like RF feedback. Yeah, I wish there was a way that I could put a choke on an HDMI cable. Maybe there is. Maybe there's an HDMI choke box that you can plug in either side of it, and it will be like an RF choke. Would that like work, Possum? QSL? All right, for those of you guys just jumping in here, in probably not this next flight, but the one after that. Oh, oh, there's the turn. In 1 or 2 flights additional, we'll then open the joystick for a live unboxing of the Gladiator Mark II. Kind of excited. Making the turn at Crestview. It is just kind of cool. The ortho looks good down there too. Alright, let's look at the so this is the PFD, and I think this is the MFD. I've been calling it the ND, but I think it's the MFD. And then this, of course, is the engine display. But right, am I right there? That's the MFD and not the ND, even though it's navigation. It's like a multifunction display, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. There's the range. MFD. Okay, that's I was right. I was right. Thanks, Nightmare. Alright, let's go to the descent page. We got 187 to the top of descent. Yeah. It's cool. Middle flight. Middle flight display, not I thought it was multi-function display. Ian, do I use a joystick or a yoke? I have a joystick. I own a yoke that I used to fly with, but I now use a joystick. Multifunction. Okay. I was watching a VOD the other day. I believe it was Cat Strader, and he was flying the Q400. This was, I think, back in April. And Nightmare Frame, you were flying, I think, the 727 in front of him. And I think your call sign was Eastern 880. I think you were flying into Yakima in the 727. Thought I recognized your voice. Eastern 880. Could be wrong. What settings do you recommend with SkyMax Pro? I don't change anything on SkyMax Pro. Well, maybe I did. Configure clouds. Someone may have suggested something, but right now I'm just doing cloud area coverage 4900, puff rotation 0.02, crisp on the cloud puff style, crepuscular. How do you say that? Crepuscular rays off. Cirrus is on this medium one Cirrus layer. Then I have Hosek Wilkie sky model. Cloud reflections are off. HD cloud puffs. And lens flare off. Yeah. It was indeed, you were the Eastern 880. The 727-100 to be specific. Okay, thought I recognized your voice. What version of Airbus is better for X-Plane? Well, right now the JAR is the best A320, and then it's the best A330 as well. Flight Factor is coming out with their A320 Ultimate, I think sometime this year, and that one's going to be well, the word on the street is it's going to be, amazing. certification quality. I don't know when that's going to happen. Hopefully it'll be this year. You're going to go the other way? Go get a yoke instead of... Yeah. Yoke's kind of nice, especially if you're into Cessnas, Pipers, Boeings. Joystick's kind of nice for your Airbus and your Cirrus aircraft. Yeah, Bacon. The Zibo is... well, Zibo took over my number one. It's my number one. But it's a little loud right now. This is unusual for the John Fly stream. Let's go in here and let's turn down 1, 2. Okay, that might be a little better. Hello, 1, 2. Yeah. I am gonna go on Pilot Edge. Probably for the next flight. So if you guys are interested in a flight with air traffic control, make sure you stay tuned. Hello, Tim Rodeo. Too many Zibos and too many Zibos. What do you mean, Tim? Like on streams? Cessna, Piper, Beach, Bombardier. That's what you fly. Yeah. The problem with the yoke that I found is it takes up a lot of real estate. So I don't have. When I had a yoke, it was a little more difficult with all of my keyboards because I run 2 computers, right? And so I have 2 keyboards, 2 mice. I have the autopilot panel, the switch panel, the radio panel. I've got multiple monitors. And if I have a yoke in front of me, it's a little bit restrictive. So I prefer the joystick for real estate space. That's all everyone is flying at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the new sound pack has actually made it so. But you guys know, you guys know me. I've been giving the Zibo love for many moons. I mean, I've been rocking it since the early version. I've been kind of a Zibo foundation follower, and so a lot of people are catching on to the beauty of the Zibo. Yeah, Al. Yeah. Oh man, I thought you already had X-Plane 11, Al. If not, man, yeah, $46. It's a great deal. It's a great deal. I did buy a game on the Steam sale, and I may show it today. We're gonna do this flight, and then we're gonna do a flight on Pilot Edge, and then after that flight on Pilot Edge, I'm then gonna do the joystick unboxing and review. After the joystick boxing and review and some test flying, I'll probably go into that new game for a little bit. I don't know for sure, but if I don't go into that new game for a little bit, then I will do another Florida Charlie airport. But maybe in honor of Tim Rodeo, I will rock the IXEG instead. Maybe. Don't know. SCZY YouTube. What's my favorite flight sim? Trixmot has the answer. Trixmot has the answer. And by the way, SCZY or SCZ YouTube, you have a crown next to your name, so you can click the subscribe button above for free. Salvi B, I have the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS, but we're doing a review of the Gladiator Mark II joystick. We're going to do an unboxing, and a review of that. And it's a $100 joystick. It's on the X-Plane org store for $100, and I'm kind of excited. P3D for $399. He just got scammed. Yeah. Zerg wants to know how long it's going to take for Active Sky to release for X-Plane. My guess is maybe by Christmas. That's a pure guess. I have no idea. You'd think they wouldn't announce it though, unless it was somewhat close, but you never know. You bought all the Assetto Corsa stuff on. Yeah, I need to get more into the Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa. We're making the turn at OJAP, or the Mariana VOR. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. 115 to top of descent. I'm going to go ahead and reset my MCP. I don't think the Zibo works yet with the voice command on the altitude. Set altitude 1100. No. I'm going to reset that down to 1100. Almost the same plane, but thanks. Wow, putting that on the same level. That's a compliment to both. I don't play any of the golf games, Megamass. Someone said Golf with Friends is not so good, and someone said there was another one that was okay. I don't know. Any of you guys play the golf games? If so, chime in. Hello, Rye Guy. Nick, when you download some liveries for your 767, they don't seem to work and don't show in the sim when I load any. The only thing I can think of is make sure that you didn't copy a folder inside a folder, right? So when you unzip, it may create a folder and you have to go inside that folder. And then wherever the objects are, so let me show you. So here, if I'll go to my X-Plane aircraft directory, and I'll just go to a 767 livery, right? So if let's say you have, the 767 Twitch livery, right? You have to click on it. You immediately have to have objects. If this said 767 Twitch, and then you clicked on it and it said 767 Twitch again, then you need to have the lowest directory. It's got to show objects right after you go into it. So check that out. Bacon, when you put a route in the FMS and the Zibo, it doesn't show up on the navigation display. Well, make sure that your EFIS shows map or plan. So right here, I'll zoom in on the EFIS display. So here, right there, you can go plan, or you can go map, or you can go VOR, and looks like map and VOR should show your waypoints. If it doesn't, then something's not executed. So you got to make sure this lights out on the execute button. What percentage of the game is waiting? What do you mean waiting? Yeah, if it shows map, then there's something going on where if it doesn't show a waypoint ahead of you, then maybe it's not executed. I don't know. What's the fancy overlay with all the lovely info up there? Hey, Mattia, how you doing? That is the BennySim overlay, although it's kind of dark. I've noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. That's if you type in !overlay, but let's do something. Let's change this. I'm going to go down to that overlay, and I'm going to change the color. Let's go primary. Let's go boom. Ooh, look at that. Boom. BennySim, if you're here, I wonder if we can maybe have an option where we can hit it and everything can be duplicated with regard to the color. Might be a good option. I'm just going to do white right now. Heading, because the black doesn't show up very well. The white's showing up. But yeah, there you go. There's the now I'm going to do the wind in the white text. Thanks for pointing that out though, because does it show temperature yet? I thought it was going to show outside air temperature. Performance. There's 48 frames. That's a little easier to read. And then on the progress, I'll change that to white as well. There we go. Yep. Yeah, it's a handy program. It's showing 305 indicated airspeed, ground speed 478, heading of 100, flight level 290. Although it is showing a vertical descent at times. I guess it's probably turbulence. Wind is 218 at 17. There's my frame rate. I'm offline at the moment, and then there's the aircraft type. But what it is showing down below is the progress, which is kind of handy. You could put a translucent white background behind the black. It's true. That's true. I kind of like the white right now, though. It looks, I don't know, it looks kind of clean. What do you guys think? Global color command, yes. Very nice and readable, yeah. Do I own the 350? No, Nick, I do not own the 350. I don't. I've avoided the 350. I've avoided Airbus in general, but I think when the flight factor comes out, I'll probably be flying it quite a bit, actually. I'm holding off on the 777 as well. I don't own that, but pretty much, if you type in Nick, if you type in !top 30, you'll get a list of my top 30 aircraft in X-Plane that I have and own and love. You should use the color red. It shows up against everything except red. That's true. Yeah, because you're right. If I'm in clouds, it shows up pretty well. That's another thing we should ask when I talk. Maybe I'll ask for top of descent. I wonder if it can pull the top of descent from the FMS, from this plane. Probably, I don't know. Where's Marcus? I'm climbing in VS mode. I climbed in IAS mode the other day just for him. It's funny, he was giving me crap about something I did like a year ago. I did it like a year ago. But no, I actually did it last Sunday as well. If I ever do, well, I probably should relearn the 727. I forgot a lot about the 727, but I should try to go tackle that plane again. Kind of forgot. I'm gonna have to go watch my own. Cold and Dark video on the 727. All right, we got 50 miles to the top of descent. We'll go ahead and change our map range. We'll zoom out a little bit there. There's our top of descent right there. Looks really good. This Zibo is an amazing aircraft. In this case, you're using a conservative climb speed in a powerful plane. I climbed out at a very unrealistic speed out of Pensacola. We were climbing out at 6,500 feet per minute in this plane. It's too much power. $1,200 feet per minute at 91% N2. Oh, and the Epic Victory. Yeah, the Epic Victory is a good jet. I might fly the Eclipse here this weekend. I think maybe... it could be today, but it could be tomorrow. There's Florida. Florida Ortho. So you guys might see in the month of July, I might be doing a little bit more of flying near the Great Lakes. I've been kind of avoiding the Great Lakes because I had some issues with my ortho, but I think I finally figured out the problems. So now I might be flying a little bit more in that Great Lakes region because I haven't done that much on stream. Need to hit Chicago. Is this the latest Zibo? Yes, it is. This is 2.87. Yeah, 2.87. How you doing, Lex? Yeah, Zibo sounds with the Zibo sounds are amazing. I'm not showcasing too many of them right now, but during my takeoff and during the startup of the knobs and the switches and the air conditioning and the APU and all that, it just sounds amazing. And I could turn them up a little bit. Do a flyby here. So if I go here and I go to sounds and I go aircraft exterior, turn that up, and we come up here and we go do a flyby. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Turn this down just a little bit. Yeah, hello, test 1 2. Yeah. Jessica, I think the 182 is okay, but because it's got the G1000 in it, just kind of sucks, to be honest. But Laminar's coming out with a brand new G1000, so when Laminar has that G1000 out and Carenado redoes the 182, and we probably, well, most likely we have to rebuy the plane, and it comes with Laminar's G1000, I think the Cessna 182 is going to be phenomenal. But right now, as is, it's fun to dink around with, but I don't like the G1000. That's why I don't fly the TBM 850. That's why I don't fly a lot of the aircraft that have the Carenado G1000. It's just, there's no procedures. I love Carenado's aircraft, but the G1000 is lacking. But they know that. Yeah, the 206 is great. I wish they did make available a 182 with a 6-pack, though. A Carenado 182 with a 6-pack. That would be excellent. But yeah, the 206 Stationair is a great plane. I used to fly it a lot on FS Economy, but then I sold it. And I got a Baron, but I kind of regret that decision now. In fact, I have a Baron for sale if anyone's interested in purchasing a Baron for FS Economy. I just don't fly the Baron enough. I probably should because it has the rep pack, but... Speak of the devil, my Baron sold. Holy snack lips. My Baron has sold. So right now I only have a 1900D, a Skyhawk, and a Caravan, and my bank balance is $341,000 up here. So I gotta go look for an aircraft to buy. I gotta go find a new aircraft to buy. Regret it. Yeah, because I just don't fly the Baron that much. You have issues with poor frame rates when you have more than 10 orthogrids installed for my home area. Possum, what zoom level first off, and then what is your CPU, and what is your video card? Yeah, it was the lowest priced Baron for sale. By the way, Nightmare, it was like 338,000. Most of the Barons were going for over 400,000. It's been on sale for a month. In fact, I was kind of annoyed that 3 Green Gaming didn't buy it. Instead, they bought one in Europe. Mine was like the lowest priced Baron. It was in California. They bought a Baron 58 in Europe, and they're ferrying it back. Although that's kind of fun to do. But if you're still in here, 3 Green Gaming, I got to give you a little bit of hassle for that choice. Do we know who bought it? I can tell you. Localuzo Airlines bought it. Yeah, Localuzo. So it looks like a group bought it. And they've already renamed it. Hey Broad, how you doing? Zoom level is 18, CPU is 5820K, 1080 graphics card. Yeah, Possum, I don't know. I would say go to zoom level 17 everywhere, and see what kind of frame rate you get with just 17. I run just 17, except for just around the airports and around the terminal areas. I run 18 and a little bit of 19, but most everywhere is 17. Stream's going well. I'm enjoying it anyway, Broad. How do you set views? What do you mean? I just hold down Control and hit the numpad. So, for example, if I want a GoPro view, up arrow is gonna come up here, and I'm gonna come right over there. This is my GoPro view, and I'm gonna hold down the Control button, and I'm gonna hit the number 9 on my keypad. Boom, 9. So if I hit 4, oh, there's our descent. Then I go back to 9, 4, and 9. Hold down Control and hit 9 to make it. There you go. You want the Carinado 208, but it's never on sale. Yeah, that's a really good plane. Aren't you the one though that tells me to center my no, that's FSC Tony B that tells me to center my turn coordinator on that 208. Alright, let's go ahead and 406 on the ground speed. Let's I guess we don't have to set up an ILS frequency because we're doing an RNAV approach. It's my first RNAV approach ever. I don't remember ever doing an RMP approach, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, it must be the keypad. Yep. Yeah, Control and then the keypad number. Yep. What weather is this? This is SkyMax Pro 4.5 with the real weather connector. It looks good. I like it. No, I haven't tried the XP Ultra. All right, let's get ahead of the game. Should my lights be on strobe and steady or steady for when I'm landing? Set altimeter.
Gather the money, stick it in the bag. Alright, good.
I need to figure out how to raise the volume on that. Haven't figured that one out yet. Set altimeter 3008.
Altimeter 3008.
Let's go here to index. We'll set altimeter on this side to 3007. And we'll go there. We'll set our auto brake to 3. Yeah, X-Plane. X-Plane does have its own weather, and that's what I use. I use X-Plane's default weather, and it updates every hour, I believe. May need to use spoilers, arm spoilers.
Spoilers arm.
Is that overlay new? Where did you get it? Looks great. Positive rate. Yeah, that's a new overlay. If you type in !overlay, it'll give you a link to the overlay. So !overlay. Yep. Thank you, Zerg. Oh yeah. How do you land a plane using RMP? All right. There's. Supposed to get down to 250 knots. That'll be good. Steady is the nav light, I think. Okay. Strobe and steady for landing. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to change the volume on that soundboard. Alright, I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that sound. Maybe it's in the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I have to go buy a new plane on FS Economy, and I have no idea what plane to buy. I should probably save up and just buy another Caravan, because those are the money makers. But Alright, we're coming through 12,000 feet. Show you guys on the ForeFlight. As you can see here, we're coming in. We're going to go out to the CRG waypoint. And then make our way up to the initial fix called Yedgewo. And then we'll fly in over Dyer and Jags and land runway 26. The other thing I was going to look at is, well, I'm going to change one thing here. Well, no, that's fine. Yep, still runway 26, which is a crosswind. A 10 knot. It's a 10 knot crosswind. Ugh. Although here it's saying wind is 6 knots at 264, so that's actually a direct headwind, so that'd be good if that was true. Let's look at my new Gopro View. Looks pretty good. Yep, I like those clouds. Yeah, and maybe this time next year I'll be rocking 3 different cloud options: X Enviro, Sky Max, or Active Sky. You wish the Zibo had a HUD option? Yeah, I never did use HUD. I mean, I dabbled with it, but Pilot Pete with the subscribe. Pilot Pete 146, welcome to the Snack Shack. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the support. These are the Invisisticks. And this landing is brought to you by Pilot Pete. Bex Gold 007, what are you saying? Jessica 757, what are you guys saying? I should turn the landing lights on? They're already on. Hello, Phil White. Thank you again, Pilot Pete. I do want to figure out whether or not I should slow my speed down. Jags. I think I'm going to change Jags to 170 slash
Subscribe.
1100. There we go. Bam shakalaka.
We gotta subscribe.
That was stealthy. Yeah. We do have a subscribe. Thank you. Alright, we're making the turn at Charlie Romeo Golf.
We gotta subscribe.
This looks good down here. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Crazy Diamond. How you doing, Crazy? Look at that water reflection I got going on. It's a little bit off, but I do run a Waterloo script. Alright, we're going out to Yedgewo. I don't know any other way to say it. Y-E-G-W-O. I'm calling it Yedgewo. Yedgewo. Never done an RMP GPS approach. This is kind of interesting. Let's change our range. As you can see here on the map, we're going to go Yedgewo into Dyer, which on here is depicting it as a turn, but it's not. It's straight. What's happening there? Uh-oh. This could be doing something bizarre. Or maybe it's leading the turn. We want to do 136 is our speed. It's fine. Okay. Thank you, Nightmare. You have to turn the track inbound, so that's what it's drawing. Okay. Well, that's kind of advanced, isn't it? I think I should change my view just a tad, though. Yeah, that's a little better. Oh, there's our turn. We're leading the turn. It's bringing in speed reduction. It says drag required. Alright, fine. Because I'm going so fast, it's drawn it that way. Ah, okay. Alright. Flaps 1.
Flaps going down to notch 1.
Flaps 2.
Flaps going down to notch 2.
Flaps 3.
Flaps going down to notch 3.
My bank angle's not very good. Flaps 4.
Flaps going down to notch 4.
Flaps 5.
Flaps going down to notch 5.
Arm spoilers.
Spoilers arm.
It's trying to do it, but I'm a little bit off. So hopefully it turns right here. Oh, the speed's slow also. There we go. Now it's turning, finally. Flap 6.
Flaps going down to notch 6.
It's going way too slow. Yeah, I don't know why it went down to 139 when my speeds are supposed to be 170, and I don't know why it's doing that. It's supposed to be managing the speed, but it's not doing a very good job. And I'm a little bit off track. Can't go to 5 on the map, I guess. Landing gear down.
Landing gear going down.
One more notch of flaps. We're supposed to be at 1100 at JAGS, but yeah, JAGS we're supposed to be 1100. It's totally not following the path, so VNav is off. Set the V speeds. I don't know if we can do it. Let's just go ahead and turn off Command A. We'll leave the auto throttle on for a moment. We may have to go around. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know why the RMP GPS approach did not take me down to 1100 at least at that waypoint, but that's okay. Here we are coming into Jacksonville. Get your landing rate bets in.
500. 400. 300.
A little bit of a crosswind.
200.
Looks like we're landing.
100. 50. 40.
There's a
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
10.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Get down, get down, get down.
Max reverse, max reverse. Max braking, deploy, mid toasty, 5 Mike whiskey.
flap 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Landing lights off. Landing lights off. I don't know what the... We go off of the Benny Sim overlay, by the way, not the XGS. What did the Benny Sim overlay say? Flap 0.
Flaps already on.
Spoilers down.
Spoilers down.
Alright, let's go up here. Let's turn off the landing lights. Runway turn off can stay on. Taxi light can come on. Bright. Logo light on. Position light steady. Anti-collision light on. Wing light off. Start APU. No, that doesn't work either. Bit toasty. 5 Mike whiskey. Get down, get down, get down. Max reverse, max reverse. I'm sorry. What was it on the Benny Sim? I missed it. What was the feet per minute? Oh. Lex Hearthstone with the subscribe. Thank you for the subscribe. Hello, Cessna Rocks. We do have a subscribe.
We got a subscribe.
You were within 12 or something, Jessica? That's pretty cool. The funny thing is, wifey needs to bring John Fly a snack. The thing is that I have 2 different overlays, so I gotta get rid of one of them on the landing rate. But welcome to Jacksonville. I probably need to look and see if there's a new Jacksonville on the org. That was not a bad landing though. Hey, you couldn't read it. It was big up here in the corner. On the replay, it's going to show a different landing. A different landing. It's interesting how on the replay it does it differently. What gate should I go into? Yeah, that one's fine. You were within 10 on the plug-in and 15 on the overlay. It's a pretty good guess. The thing on the left said 289. Okay. Oh yeah, the small one on the left said 289. Yeah. Yeah, Lex, thank you for subscribing. I'll give you some JFM for getting close, Jessica. There's some JFM love for getting close. We did pretty well. That gate is high up there. Alright, parking brake is set. I wish FS Economy tailored some of its flying to 737s. You'd like some JFM for being way off. Alright, well you can guess on the instant replay. Keurig donut shop. French vanilla. It became an NG for no gear. A little long. But I had to go past the arrestor ropes. That's my excuse anyway. Didn't those look like arrestor ropes right there? Yeah, that was an arrestor cable. I had to miss those. Yeah, hey Lex, I appreciate that. I really do. And to be honest with you, I think the subscriptions will it'll yeah, that's an arrestor rope right there. You people who stream who are Twitch affiliates will get a subscribe button pretty soon, and then people, you know, it's going to be difficult to subscribe to everyone that you watch, but let's see what the tower saw. Ancient technology of will to fly. Yeah, it's a good thing we missed the arrestor rope. Not bad. Alright, last one. We need slip and slides as runways. Yeah, exactly. What we need is stadium seating for landings. Can you imagine, like, for example, I'll go back just a little bit here. So right here, the plane's landing, right? Imagine a grandstand right here. You have headphones on, but you pay and you get nice food and wine and brew and root beer, ginger ale, and you sit right here in this grandstand and you just watch planes land. How awesome would, and then of course there'd be, like, you know, protective see-through glass where you couldn't, you know, throw a straw at the inbound aircraft. I lied. A little more. Yeah, I think a lot of people would pay for that. Crab member, good morning. Missed the arrestor cables. Put her down. Little wing flex. Alright, let's plan our next flight. That one said 285 on the landing rate. But it also shows the bank angle. Okay, so Benny Sim shows 284, 3-degree pitch, 135, 131, 0 bank. That's cool. Oh yeah, Cessna Rock's definitely doing another one. Next one will be on Pilot Edge. And it won't be in this plane. I'll show you what we're going to do next. So there we